What's up, everybody? It's your boy Derek, 420 Colorado, coming at you live from the Dream Farm for a special 420 edition of Talk About It Tuesdays. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, guys. We're gonna like this one. We're gonna talk about 420 stuff. What's up, Miss Marley? We're gonna talk about 420 stuff. Gonna talk about the drop, the limited release of the Glooberry. Y'all stick around to the end of the chat, at the end of the live stream to have that one go live, and so you can get your access to the Glooberry, which is purple rockberry and blueberry breath. I'll go into a little bit of detail about how that strain was created and what I've done to work with it so far. We'll go over some cool 420 things, just kind of how the 420 started and all that kind of stuff, what you guys think about it, what you're doing to celebrate, all those kind of things. Good stuff. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I got my air conditioner running in here, so yeah, it's if you can't hear me, let me know and I'll turn that off. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Everybody's flooding in. Everybody's coming in. Mike, Dwayne, Jamie, Chara, Sherry, Patricia. All right, watching from work. Awesome. Miss Marley is watching from work. Cool. Kayla, Gabriel. Yes. Okay, good. Glad you guys can hear me good. Let's go ahead and get the dab portion of the Talk About It Tuesday out of the way. I know a lot of you guys just love to watch me kill myself with large, big dabs, so yeah, it's a good one. So we'll let these folks get in here. You guys are gonna love to hear about this Talk About It Tuesday. We're gonna go over the Glooberry. It's a limited release. It's something that I'm working. It is something that's it's turning out fantastic and phenomenal. We'll get this dab underway, and then we'll get to talking. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh yeah, this week it's some Harmony extracts, Girl Scout cookie form cut batter. It's real good, live batter. It's real good. What's up, Mr. Green Nub, Joe, Dave, Christian, Bobby? God dang it, Bobby. All right, yeah. Woo. Okay, that always makes me feel good. Yeah, this week we're rocking the new Dream Bean shirts. I finally got the Dream Bean shirts in. We're gonna get those. Hey babe, can you bring me a Mountain Dew? That'd be awesome. I see that my wife is watching and she's in the other room, so bringing a Mountain Dew, super awesome. So yeah, this is the Dream Beans shirt. We'll get these added to the site. These are just the Dream Beans on the front, Dream Beans on the back. I've got some new design stuff coming down the pipe, guys. Boom, check this out. Boop. Yes, Mountain Dew. Oh, hi, puppy. Hi, little boy.
Come out here.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You haven't said hi in a while. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Altuve. I love being on camera. Not really. Love you, little boy. Okay. Mountain Dew on the ready. Here we go. Yeah, Char, the dye behind me, this is done by Jordan Leventhal. He's a guy that a lot of you guys are asking about the tie-dyes that I wear and the one behind me and stuff. I'm in a group, a Facebook group, the tie-dyeing group, just tie-dyeing. And there's like 40,000 people in there, the best tie-dyers in the world. It's where I get all my stuff. A lot of you guys have actually joined that group and see the fire that's coming out of there. So, Jason, what's up? Jason, Bob, and the Virginia folks out there. You guys are doing it awesome, coming in clutch from Virginia. They say Virginia's for lovers. We say Virginia's for growers. So, yeah, guys, let's get to talking about 420 stuff. When I say that, what I mean is, it's something that I've always, I'll turn 40 next month, and I've always appreciated 420. I've gotten, a lot of stuff around it. I have a 420 tattoo on my leg. It's just it's a real special thing for us folks that love to consume cannabis. And the way that I always heard it was that it was in California, that there was a group of kids, somewhere in California, that every day they would get out of school at 4 o'clock, and they would just notice, and they would just know, they would just look up, and they'd all be smoking, and it'd be 4:20 at the same time every day. And so that's always heard the legend kind of come through and come down the pike and through the grapevine, if you will. And I want to say that that's the official High Times magazine story. Not 100% sure, but I think it is. And so it's always a great time. In Austin, Texas, where I grew up, there is what it used to be called the Bob Marley Festival. Then the Marley family got kind of mad that they were calling it that. So now it's the Austin Reggae Festival. And this is still in Texas, folks. Keep this in mind. Still in Texas, right? But for the 420, for this Austin Reggae Festival, inside, it's downtown. It's right, in the middle of everything. Inside those gates and inside those, confines of that festival it's legal. I mean, it's legal. I have seen consumption in the open. I've seen sales in the open. It's really crazy. It was always a way that we knew, as stoners or potheads or whatever, people who consume cannabis, that we could go to that festival every single year. And for just a couple days, we could kind of, and this is going back to the, late 90s, early 2000s, that this festival has been going on. So prior to recreational legalization, for sure, it was a way that we could all get together and smoke and consume safely. And now, here we are, fast forward, 15, 20 years later almost, we've got a celebration of 420 like we've never seen it, from the businesses that we shop in, that for our grow equipment, our supplies, our beans, all that kind of stuff, to TV shows, movies, corporate mainstream media. There's a lot of things that it's interesting and neat to see cannabis evolving in that way, and a lot of it is around 420. There's a lot of advertisements that I see that are 420 centered for fast food chains or whatever the case may be. And I really like the just kind of normalization of cannabis. It's been a very, very unique thing to see from somebody, like I said, I'll turn 40 next month, and we get to see the celebration of cannabis in a very public fashion now, which is something that I wasn't sure I was ever really going to see. I live in Colorado now, where it's openly accessible for those that are of age. It is, celebrated. It's normal, And I kind of want to see it just like that we see the alcohol sales in this country, that I want it to be just the same, If you can order a beer at a ball game, I think you should be able to order a joint. I don't care what they say. That's my thoughts and my feelings. If you're able to, practice caution in consumption when it comes to alcohol, why wouldn't that same thing apply to cannabis? So I think there's still a long ways to go to get there, but I think we're making a lot of headway, and a lot of that's around 420. My also favorite is the 7/10 holiday, the July 10th holiday for oil. For those that don't know, it's the dabs and concentrates, folks of the world. So I just want to kind of talk to you guys about the amazing progress that we're making in the cannabis industry from state to state. You guys will see, if for the folks in Virginia, Maine, and Missouri right now, I'm doing some advertising that is state specific, because these are the freshest states to legalize, and you guys are getting access to the freedom that we've felt in a lot of other states for quite some time now. It feels that the ability to cultivate cannabis at home without fear of persecution and prosecution is something that is a freeing feeling of such magnitude that it's hard to put into words. That this is a process, not just the end result. That I will see there is 82 people watching me. I guarantee you, of those 82 of them enjoy the process of the cultivation. And it's not just the end result. That playing with the plants and seeing them grow and having something to nurture, feeding it. It's amazing. It's the process that we all love, and it's something that's happening legally for more and more people every single day. So I just wanted to take this 420, almost 420. I know it's not 420 yet, but you guys know I come to y'all on Tuesdays. So we just get to celebrate 420, celebrate the consumption of cannabis, where we've come, where we have to go, and the community that we all feel. I know there are thousands upon thousands of people now that I've connected with, become familiar with their stories, their grow goals, as a result of the cannabis, and really as a result of Facebook. I know a lot of us hate the way that they do these things and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, they brought us all together and brought us all to a point where we can openly discuss the cultivation of cannabis in a semi-open place. Man, that's a long way coming. I come from the days of autoflower.net. Shout out to autoflower.net. For those that don't know, it's now autoflower.org. Autoflower.org going to be the best place on earth for the largest collection of auto-specific cultivation information, period. There are people there that have started this industry. They're the founders. You got folks like Dan, Jimmy, Jordan Harker, Mossy. A lot of the folks that are the popular breeders that we know and love, including myself, started there. So always going to shout out to Autoflower Network, AFM. Love the folks there. Shout out to the Bean Collectors Anonymous group. Most of you guys are in there. If you're not, go check them out. That's for all the real bean collectors out there, the folks that have a problem. That's where you go. Virginia Growers Group, that's Jason Bob and those guys doing a good job out there in Virginia, helping me get established in that market. Yeah, so that's the good stuff. I guess we can now talk about the Glooberry. Y'all want me to talk about the Glooberry? Is that what y'all came here for? For the limited drop? Limited that I'm going to do? I guess so, most probably. We got some fire coming down the pike, guys. It's a strain that I'm continuing to work, and I'm confident with the progress that I'm seeing out there in the greenhouse now, and the time that whenever I first crossed it, both vigor of the both parental strains are fire. So it's going to be the Purple Rock. It's going to be the Blueberry Breath F4 crossed with the Purple Rockberry. I think it's an F8, is it F7 or F8 at this point? It's the Purple Rockberry Breeder's Cut edition. So Rockbud released the Purple Rockberry, then he released the Purple Rockberry version 2, then he released the Purple Rockberry Breeder's Cut. So I took this Breeder Cut and I've done 2 pheno selections on it to get the super dense frost monster, absolute caked in frost phenotype. And the Purple Rockberry is really the first strain that got me onto Rock's gear, and really the first one that I just, every time I've grown it, I've seen it come out consistently with a bulbous calyx formation. Super heavy on the trichome density. You're going to get lots and lots of frost on this one, and it drips with grease. It is a terpene-heavy strain. I'm interested to see what the COAs come back as far as the terpenes are concerned on this one. I'm betting it's over 3.2. That's my guess, just because it's got some serious grease coming off these plants. So just to give you, this is an F1. Okay. Now a lot of people hear F1 and they think that, oh well, that's not going to be stable. It really depends on where you're coming from the parental lines and how stable the 2 parents are that you use. In this case, these are the 2 most stable strains that I have that I've worked with so far, and so the results are going to be predictable more so than just taking 2 plants and just breeding them together. So you're going to get a medium to large plant that has serious frost density. This is going to be one that you want to show off. There's been a couple of plants that have come through in the last week or so that have been really fire. I know Rick DeValley's doing one. He just, I think he may have just chopped it. Slushy Bear that was super fire. We've got who else? A few others that are hanging. And so this is the Blueberry Breath Knuckle Pheno. This is the one that has the very pronounced top bud structure, but it's real dense and compact, and it looks like a fist. It looks like a knuckle. It looks like knuckles is what it is. And so I'm interested to see how that pheno expression comes out on this first generation. Your terpene profile is going to be super sweet on the back end. The front of this thing is all glue, guys. That's why I call it Glooberry. It's GLOO. It was a super Kong leaning pheno of the Blueberry Breath. The Kong Breath that I used in it, there's a couple of phenos in there that were just straight glue. Like I said in the description, it's like you walked into a elementary school craft time in elementary school and it's glue day. I mean, these kids have got glue. They're eating it. They're putting it on sticks. You've got them, throw it on the walls. It's glue. That's what you're gonna get. It's just so gluey. It's just the gluest glue that you've glued. You could stick some wood together with this stuff. The original Gorilla Glue, I was always impressed. That's one of the names of a strain that I always was impressed with, because when you get the Gorilla Glue, when you get that glue, the Gorilla, you know it. There's no other smell in the world. It's that sweet kind of wood glue, man. It's wood glue. It's the stuff that you used in shop class, and that any of you guys got stepdads or folks like mine. They love to do crafts and they love to do woodworking, and I just know the glue smell. This is what this one is. It's glue on the front, guys, like you squirted Elmer's all over your face and made a mask. And then some sweet on the back end, some sweet. See, because that wood glue, the good glue smell, almost is kind of sweet. If you think about it, it's kind of got an it's like your nose almost wants to try to smell it as being sweet, but it's not quite there. And so on the back of it, on the back end of this thing, you've got a very sweet creaminess, pine forward while it's growing, and it's going to be the one that really has the unique terp profile that of anything that I've really ever grown so far. It's one that stands out among the crowd. It's one that has, just all of the things that you could really want. This one actually is also a fast finisher, guys. This is one that I really am super excited to work with for this phenotypic characteristic. This specific characteristic is the fast nature that this one actually goes at. This one's under 70 days, folks. I've had one of these finish at 56 days. It was done, and it still yielded like, I want to say like 3.5 ounces, something like that. It would still give you some good yield, some nice good branching, some nice good Hanukkah type branching. It's going to be an indica leaning strain that has more indica in its structure and its high and its effects. You're going to have this one that'll put you in the couch, kind of like the blueberry breath. It's got more of the sedative effects and medicinal effects that the blueberry breath has. Yeah, Jennifer, that was 56 days. It was one of the fastest that I've ever grown. It was insane. Now, granted, it was still it was a 2-gallon pot. I get it. It was a smaller pot, but still, that's pretty rad. Michael said, Michael, you got one on 55 days there. Nice. 50, or that's probably one of the fastest ones. I mean, this one's bred for speed. If you need a quick turnaround, and you don't want to sacrifice yields, this Glooberry is going to be for you. If you're wanting something that's going to funk up your carbon filter, this is it. If you want something that's Frost Monster, that is dense with trichomes, it is super saturated with heavy hyperactive trichomes that are big. These aren't little bitty, tiny little cestual ones that don't have a head on. Nah, these are the big fat guys. And for those that don't, I've never really seen, I know Dan Jimmy from Gnome Automatics, he's a big fan of this. Mo Girl Grows. There's a lot of folks in here, it's kind of just one of the underground breeder things, is how fat are your pistils? How fat are the hairs? How big are they? Anytime I see a big hairs, it just means they're thick, they're healthy, they're hefty, they're going to produce. Don't know if there's any actual truth to that or correlation, but I like to think the bigger the hair, the bigger the fruit. The bigger the hair, the bigger the head. Boom. You heard it here first. So yeah, Mo Girl Grows, Chicken Girl. Yeah. She's also got some good gear out there. Been working with Rock Stuff for a little while now. We've got some super good stuff. Like I said, the Glooberry is going to be the brainchild of myself, courtesy of Rock, from his fantastic gear of the Purple Rockberry and the Blueberry Breath. The Blueberry Breath Knuckle Pheno. And this is going to be the one that you want. I wanted to do something special for 420 guys. I wanted to do something special for you guys. The freebies on this one are also going to be the Pappy's Keeper Pheno. I've only got a few of those left, so this will be the last time that you can actually get the Pappy's Secret Stash Keeper Pheno. This is going to be the one that I'm using to continue the line with. I've actually got, hold on, let's see if I can, y'all want to see a Pappy's in the wild? Y'all want to see a Pappy's growing wild here? Let's see if you can, let's get in here. Oh, I can just do that. That's the next Pappy's. That's the next Pappy's that we've got on deck. It's skeeting baby batter like Wilt Chamberlain. I swear I'm gonna name it Nick Cannon. It's making babies. It's good stuff. Let me get this back in my holster here. There we go, so I don't have to touch it. Yeah, that one's in there skeeting like Wilt. Going to be putting out babies like Nick Cannon. It's going to be doing good work in there. Hopefully, you guys were able to see that. And if you didn't notice, so there's the Pappy Secret Stash in there that's skeeting all over the place. It's doing baby better things. It's also got. That's why I do multi-pots. It's got the other one that's in there that's a keeper pheno, guys. This one's so frosty. It's super frosty. It's ultra frosty. And I've also got the probably best structured plant that I have so far out there in this run, which was a blue Kong bear and doubleberry slushy cross. And so we're going to have a Pappy Secret Stash blue Kong bear doubleberry slushy coming at you guys pretty soon. The blue Kong bear, I was so surprised at how those came out, that the funk on them, the serious funk nature that they have, and we've got some funk coming down the pike, guys. I've also got, the dab just hit me good, so I've got all these thoughts and ideas, revelations. So guys, there's some super fire coming in the GMO realm. I've got a couple of GMOs, and I also have got some grape dosey breath crossed with blackstrap, crossed with double grape. And I've got two of them that are leaning real hard to the grape dosey breath, the actual breath side of the grape dosey breath, which is a real funky, garlicky, sour, nasty, gross one. And I've got two phenos of that are coming up in the same pot that are oh man, they're so good. And I've got another one of the GMO 17 project that I've been working that is as rank as it gets. So we have got some real funk and fire coming from the garlic mushrooms and onions, the heavy humulene world, guys. This is the stuff of the grossness. It's I've gotten a lot of funk. There's a lot of funk in the blueberry breath, a whole lot of funk in the doubleberry slushy. There's nothing else to it. It's all greasy garlic grease. I'm still debating on what to actually call it, but garlic grease sounds good because garlicky garlic. I've also got the grape garlic bear doubleberry slushy, the garlic slushy that's coming down the pike. You guys are going to want to stay on the lookout for that one as well. All of these strains that I'm working right now should be out mid-June for those that are keeping track and keeping up. Raymond, I want the funk too, man. That's one of the things that I've really seen that has been lacking and needing in the autoflower space is some real fired funk genetics, some sour stuff, some GMO, real skunky, oily, the good stuff. Yes, Edward, I am also glad that the viewership has gone up in this time. We're hitting at 85, right about 85. I'm still trying to get to 100, guys. If we can get to 100 viewers, you folks are going to get some super special stuff. All right? You guys are going to get some fire. And anybody that spends, we're going to drop the Glooberry at the end of this live stream. The Glooberry, again, for those just tuning in, it's going to be your blueberry breath crossed with purple rockberry. The purple rockberry is really the kind of the strain that got me turned on to rock, and the most appealing thing for it is it's got that look. It's got the look that of the top shelf photo period, the stuff that you see in the High Times magazines and all that kind of stuff. It's got the look that you want, and so that's really the breeding aspect that I've tried to take, is that at the end of the day, when you take a autoflower and the top shelf autoflower and top shelf photo period, you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference in the look, you can't tell the difference in the smell, you can't tell the difference from the lab test, okay? That's where we're aiming for, and I'm really, really proud of some of the strains that are coming out. If you guys, like I said, if you saw Joe Kanai's Blueberry Breath he put out just in the last couple weeks, Rick DeValley's Slushy Bear, you got Brian Corson's Corson, I can't ever remember how to say his name. You got his, what the hell is it? I can't remember what he's going. It's giant. He is doing work in the DWC. He's doing some serious good stuff. So, that's kind of, this will probably be a pretty short and sweet. Let's see if we got any, everybody tag somebody. Let's see what kind of questions we got, or questions and comments. Let's see here. Nice. Let's see. I want some. Yes, I want some too. That's what I'm working on, guys. I want it. I need it. I need the funk. You can't fake the funk, as they say. This is not faking the funk. We're bringing the funk to you guys straight, live, and direct. Coming at you. Let's see. Skeeting babies. we're skeeting babies out of here. Like, here, let's see. I can tell you what. You guys can also see the other shit that's in here. Other stuff. Sorry. Oh, well, this is a 21 and up channel. Let's see here. How do we get here? Here we got. These are also. Oh, I don't even know what that's. That's a Pappy's. We got a Blueberry Breath Knuckle. These are reversals that didn't quite take all the way. So I'm gonna have some S1s that I'm gonna be working with. Yeah, I got some Funko Fire, Frosty, and then this one. This is exactly what this is the Glooberry. This is more of the Glooberry. You got these are all those are all anthers. This is a reversal. So if you're wondering why it's looking all kind of crazy, it's because it's a reversal, guys. That's on purpose. And then you've got these two right here. That they are the exact same phenotype of this one. This one's just in a little bit bigger pot, got a little bit more light. And then you see this one over here. So I'm about to take those out. About to take the smaller two that have been pollinated. About to take those out, put them back out in the LAG. Let them cook for 4 to 6 weeks. Let them make those babies, and get good and ripe for you guys. So we'll have the Glooberry coming in. If you guys don't get them on this limited release, then you'll be able to get them coming soon. Probably, like I said, about mid-June is what I'm shooting for. Raymond Dawson, I love the GMO 2. Two different Keith, man. If you guys, by the way, yes. There is a fan of the week, member of the week, dreamer of the week. This week it's going to be Sage Farrell. Miss Sage Farrell's been coming through with lots of good memes this week. Lots of them that made me laugh. And guys, for y'all that know, y'all know how much time I spend on Facebook. It would make a lot of you cringe how much time I spend. So I've seen them all. I've seen all the memes. I've seen them. If you see one that you think is funny and that you haven't seen before, post it. I love those. Those are the ones that really get me, just because, like I said, I've seen a lot of them. And I've seen almost all of them, actually. So let's see here. What do we got? You should get into a lemon blueberry or something. Lemon, man, I'm not a fan of the lemon, the limonene pinene combination, just because, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. It just seems to permeate everything, and you can't, it's just not one of my favorites. The GMO OG, that was the fire, the freebie turned out fire, yeah, sweet. Jason, oh yeah, you guys, Sage Farrell, shoot me a DM, I'll get you that promo pack, I'll get you some beans out there. Guys, if you have, I'm going to start doing it very soon, in the next couple of weeks. If you have pictures of growing dream beans, post them in Dream Bean Support Center. We love seeing them. I love seeing them. I love seeing it. It helps me as a breeder be on the lookout for things, trends, commonalities, unique and interesting morphologies, any mutations. It helps me as a breeder to see this kind of stuff. It helps folks that are thinking about getting dream beans. It helps me, I'm not lying, it helps me with my marketing. That the more that you guys post pictures, the better. Okay? And every week I'm gonna pick the best plant. The plant of the week and the member of the week will be coming. So if you guys start posting a lot of plant pics, then I will start doing it before then. But May seems to be about when most folks are gonna have stuff. But do me a favor. I don't care if it's this big. I don't care if it's this big. I don't care if it's this big. Post your pictures, guys. Post them. You know this is a safe place where you're not gonna get judged. I am not looking for the biggest and largest in-flower plant. I will take a small, healthy seedling just because I appreciate the cultivation process and understand that at each stage it is a different process and you're going to have it look different. And so I am always looking for folks to post their plants and to pick good pictures for my own personal use and for everybody else to see. So you guys will have the plant of the week coming soon. Like I said, I don't care if it's this big, if it just sprouted. Take a cool macro up close shot or do whatever, make something cool about it, that yes, it's not always the most interesting to you, but to me, I think a fresh seedling that looks healthy and is on its way to having a great life, the potential that it holds for me is always something that I still get amazed by. That each one of those plants could turn out to be the best thing you've ever smoked or grown, or the coolest stuff on the block. They'll post pictures. Yeah, seedlings, cool. Come on, bring it. Not everybody can grow monster autos. You're exactly right. And that's okay too, guys. That not everybody needs to grow monster autos. There's another thing. We'll go back to grow goals. Sometimes that your smoking habits are way different than my smoking habits. That there are people on this earth that don't smoke 100 joints a day or whatever it is equivalent to from what I eat. There's people that are different levels of tolerance and all kinds of stuff. And so, I love growing monster autos just because, I like bigger stuff. But it gives me more seeds these days. My best tasting indica Jason, and really and truly the best tasting in my opinion is going to be the blueberry breath. The best yielding is probably the double berry slushy. That's on the sativa side of things, and they all taste great, and they all yield great. These are things that I breed for and specifically choose whenever I am selecting for my next generation of phenotypes. Yeah, exactly, man. Randy, that's it's funny you say that. That it takes a 12-pack to get a bud to get good and high on some beer or whatever, but it only takes me a bowl. I'm always about instant gratification, and so it always took too long to get to do the drinking thing for me. So yeah, man, you guys will be able to. Don't forget dreambeans.net. There's going to be just a few limited packs available of the Glooberry. This is going to be the purple rockberry and crossed with blueberry breath. It's going to be super, super glue forward, like you're working in a glue factory. And it's going to be dreambeans.net. You guys make sure that as soon as I end this live, I'm going to go to my laptop and I'm going to click the active button. It'll activate it. It's just a picture of the package, just because, like I said, it's going to be down after these are gone, and then it'll be re-released in June on the second round of pheno selection on them. But these are too good not to share with you guys, and I'm super happy that you are here listening to me here on 420 and 420 Eve. I'll probably do I'm gonna be in the Illuminated Cannabis Growers group. Shout out to those guys, my boy Dino, my boy Bean Hunter, Brent Randa, the folks out there and doing good work in the Illuminated group, especially internationally. I'm gonna be doing a live in their group. Probably to be doing a little giveaway. I don't know what the topic is. Brent just let me know, and I don't have any of the Glooberry flower to show you right this second. I can go back in my pictures. I know I've got a couple of pictures of it that I can shoot you. Shoot me a DM, and yeah, this is just for dreambeans.net. Multiverse will get them on the formal release when they release in June. This is just a special for 420 for you guys. Again, that's going to be the Glooberry with the Pappy's Secret Stash Keeper Pheno as the freebies. You guys head to dreambeans.net. MVB is still down for updates. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been getting flooded with questions about that. Yeah, there was some absolutely necessary changes that had to be made. You guys are going to appreciate it and love the new site. It's worth it. Trust me, folks, especially on the payment processing end. You guys are going to be able to process on-site cards. It's going to be easy breezy, just like you can on dreambeans.net. It's worth it. So, Bean Hunter is your second husband. They kind of look alike, actually, Marley. Brent and your hubby, they kind of look alike. Jeff and Brent, long lost brothers. So yeah, you guys here in just a few minutes. I'll talk for another couple minutes. If you guys got any questions, I'm kind of thirsty. Let me drink some of that Mountain Dew my lovely Vanna wife brought. I'm so glad that there was like 85, 86 people in here at one point in time. There's still 76. You guys are doing awesome. Yeah, Marley, we are the Bearded Bros. The Bearded Bros. Yeah, so package of true hybrid BB breath is indica dom. Yep, it's a true. What? Discount. It's a true hybrid. It really shows, a taller structure with a broad leaf, And so the effects more, it just depends on which pheno you get. It's kind of a split. And so, yeah, it's definitely a true hybrid for sure. I see you, Brent. I see you, boy. The promo code TALK20. TALK20. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. TALK20. It's also going to get you 20% off, guys. Anybody that spends over $100, we're going to go ahead, and I just had this thought. Anybody that spends over $100, I'm going to go ahead and put you into a drawing for another promo pack. We actually still have a backpack here, so I'll throw in some beanies and different swag, different merchandise, a couple of pack of beans, and get you guys out there for anybody that spends over $100 here on the Glooberry 420 special release. Talk20 will get your discount. Talk20, T-A-L-K, all caps, no space, 20. Talk20 is going to get you 20% discount. It is dreambeans.net for you guys that don't know. And I will be going off here in about 5 minutes. We'll see. I'm just started last September. Mostly run Brother Mendel's and Fast Buds because they had the old school strains. I love the Diesel OG Kush. My buddy turned me on to Mendel's. I've heard nothing but good things about Dream Beans, so I'm ready to... yeah, man. Hey, you know, Fast Bud's been around for a long time. Fast Bud's been around for a while. And in all honesty, I'm surprised that it took them this long to really get to what I would consider top-tier gear. Brother Mendel's definitely doing work. He has got several of his strains. I know a lot of you are familiar with his cup winning strain, that Heston Alcorn Fluoroform. Heston, he is the one who really should get the credit for that one because he grew it phenomenally. I was there. I was at the Autoflower Cup. My Grape Dosey Breath cross, my original Bear's Breath cross that I had, I put in there. I won 4th. But you don't get no ribbons for 4th. But it was super cool. I didn't have an entry that I could have got in. That it was too late. So anyway, yeah, man, Jason, glad that you're on board. Glad I'm super stoked to let you guys get the Glooberry super Pappy secret stash keeper phenos going in your garden because I am really digging them. And hey, you know, they say I could sell a starving dog off a meat wagon head. That's the tattoo says on my leg anyway. And let's see, what else, Joe? Did the MVB... No, the MVB contest hasn't gotten picked yet. I think there's 2 packs left of the 5 and like 3 or 4 packs left of the 10. So I'll be giving you guys some info next Tuesday. Joe, shoot me an email and remind me, and so I can ask. With the MVB update, it's been crazy. So I've been letting that kind of die down, and we'll get back to where it is. Don't worry, you haven't missed out. Yeah, getting one of those shirts. Hey, heck yeah, this is the Dream Beans. Bum, 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 bum. It's actually a super comfortable shirt. It's the first time I put it on. Also, guys, if anybody gets any merch from us, make sure that you wash it. For some reason, all of these things, they all smell like vinegar. It's weird. T-minus 5 minutes. Are all my seeds autos? All my seeds are autos, and they will always be autos. I am a very strong and staunch proponent that autoflowers are the future. Why would you want to wait 4 to 6 months when you could have something in 75 days or less that's just as good or better? Let's see. I'm ready to get these Glooberries. All right, patiently waiting. I've been patiently waiting. Double berry slushy and vanilla scoops and auto. It absolutely is. It's an auto femme. That's one of the rare ones, actually. That's one of the ones from Bean Collectors Anonymous. I only had a few of those beans. That's a special one. And yes, it is an auto. It's about a 75-day auto. You're looking at anywhere from 28 to 30% THC. You're looking at 3% around 3% terps on that one as well. Should be super fire. Look for a big, gigantic meristem on that one. The vanilla scoops that I selected from was, the stem on it was like that big in a 5-gallon pot. It was awesome. So, gonna do Fast Buds. Either knocks it out of the park or waste of space. I'm not here to bash any other companies, but unfortunately I have found that to be the case as well. That's one of the things about Rock's gear that I always liked and why I used it as the foundation for most of my stuff is everything that I've ever grown and everything that I've ever put out is fire. I haven't been disappointed with any of his stuff, so I knew that was a great place to start. Jennifer says, George, buy her a beanie. Buy her a beanie. Wish I could share my double berry pics. Yes, Anna, I wish you could too. Show them, you know where to show them. Just post them in Dream Bean Sports Center in the group. Love my shirts. Auto boy. Yep. All right. Yeah, boy. Tell them thank you. Ready to buy. Sounds awesome. Yes, indeed. All right, folks, we will go ahead and get out of here. I'll go ahead and push my magic button and let you guys get some access to the Glooberry. Don't forget, TALK20, TALK20, no spaces, all caps, at dreambeans.net. The Glooberry, it's there. Anybody that spends over $100, you're going to get entered to win a prize from Vanna Wife and myself in form of a backpack and some joggers, probably a shirt and a hoodie and beanie and a couple packs of beans. So it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You guys rock. Love y'all. I'm gonna put it, make it go active. Y'all go get you some Glooberry. Woohoo!